Hey guys, I'm back, and this is the next episode of Pokemon Red Randomized. I'm uploading more frequently now because, well, for this week at least, because I got this week off from school. So, even though I just uploaded the last episode 4 days ago, this is the next episode. And, anyway, I forgot to save the game last time, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to show off what I got differently, because all I did was catch 2 new Pokemon, which is a Pancham and a Krabby. And but this is exactly where I left off last video. Besides the fact that I left off next to the water, I decided to go to the Pokemon Center. Now, the reason why I'm turning down the volume is because of the fact that the audio is actually really loud for me, because I had audio turned on, but for some reason my screen recorder didn't record the audio. And so, you get a video with no audio. I don't know how to fix this. If any of you know how to fix the iOS screen recorder so that it will actually record the audio, please let me know. Anyways, pretty soon, I'm going to be, it's going to stay, this accessory is not supported. It's because my iPod is on charge at the moment, and it was telling me that the accessory is not supported, well, may not be supported, because of the fact that the charger is kind of old and barely works anymore with my iPad, so it's not wanting to charge. Anyway, that this explains what's going to happen somewhat soon. And I know I said I was going to have Mario do this, but he's kind of sick right now. And so he doesn't feel like voicing over this. Especially since this video is 27 minutes long. Anyway, this later on I end up catching. And then I end up catching a Bidoof later on. And I battle Brock in this episode. That's actually the end of the episode. I beat Brock. I really just hope this game is actually doable, because I had it randomized every item, so I might end up not getting certain items that I'm supposed to, and making it impossible to beat. Like, just imagine, I need HM Surf. I get a fishing rod instead. Or something like that. No, wait, that won't happen because key items aren't changed. But, like, HM Surf, I end up getting a, I just get a regular Pokeball with it. If that happens. I don't know, though. Why is my voice so deep today? I'm like all the way down here. Kind of sound like a mix of Morgan Freeman and Chris from Family Guy. All I know is what his voice sounds like. I don't really watch the show. And so I try to find some Pokeballs because I wasted so many of them. But don't have enough money. So, going on to the next thing. And I'm not cropping these videos. I don't know why it's cutting off stuff from the top. But anyways, I get every item that's in here, which is right there, and that's TM45, which is Tail Whip. I literally just check right here. I'm like, oh. Anyway, we're about to come across a very annoying player which uses a spiel, which looks something like a spiel. It literally was so annoying that it probably took like 10 minutes to beat this guy. Not this guy. He uses the Grovile. And then a Cacnea. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch out. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check Leon's moves. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Hoopa. And use an Ember. Now that takes the Grovile out. And then he sends out the Cacnea. And I'm like, okay, Cacnea's okay. And I'm just amazed how they put every single sprite in. Like, how did they do that? Anyway, if you hear me yawning, I just woke up. Now, this is the guy who took up most of the time in this video. Because I wasn't smart enough to switch out. Oh, it wasn't a spiel. It was a Celio. You know, it's agility, lovely kiss, and recover. I'm like, okay, I can just do this easily. And I might just have to speed through this section. I might not. Actually, I'm not. Because I want to show how long this took. And if I sped through it, none of you would know how long it took. Because you'd be like, oh, that only took like a few seconds for us. They could have just equaled out to like 7 minutes for you. I'm like, no, it was way longer. I don't know how long it was, but just look how much progress I've done on him. I've got no progress. And now I'm asleep. And I wake up. And then I'm like, yay, I finally took it out. That was not that annoying. And then it survives. And it puts me to sleep. And then it gets all its health back. These are the kind of players you do not want to play against. It literally only used 3 moves. It's supposed to have 4. And one of them is a definite attack move. So yeah, this really got on my nerves. Because I'm like, oh yay, you're back at full health. And to make things worse, I run out of thunder. And this next turn, I'm run out. Oh, never mind, I'm asleep. And that's getting all its health back again. I can't believe I just facepalmed right now. That's literally what just happened. I'm like, oh boy. Oh, this is taking forever. You're not even supposed to do something like this. And now, I'm like, okay. This will bring this video up to the length of the last one. And so, I'm like, oh, look what you did. I'm out of PowerPoints for Thunder. So, how do you like being asleep? And then he's like, I'm fine with it. It just wakes up. I'm like, ugh. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with metronome again. And then he puts me asleep. I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm switching out. I literally could not stand it. So I switched into Pancham. It goes for agility. So I'm like, I'm gonna use rolling kick. And say, how do you like them apples? Knocked them out. That's what I did. And then I'm like, oh my, what is that? It's just staring at me. It's staring into my soul. Put it away! Leave it! Get that thing out of here! Bad doggy! Bad doggy! And then I was like, why am I just leaving it up here? And then just like confusion, confusion, confusion. And that takes out this guy finally. And now I'm like, oh, TMO5, what's that? Gonna find out it's nothing much but light screen. Yeah, I don't know if the TMs are randomized. And the only reason I went up is because I haven't played Pokemon Red in forever, so I forgot which way to go. And there's a Sudowoodo. And the weird thing is, its cry is actually the same as it is in modern day generations. I was like, oh, they implemented the Sudowoodo's actual cry. Because when I heard it, I was like, huh, neat. Anyway, it keeps using a string shot on me. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use metronome. And then I put it in a bind. I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I switch into my Pancham. And then I use Rolling Kick. No, wait, nope, I use Bubble Beam. Anyway, now there's a biker. And he sends out the spiel. I'm like, man, that's just something from Jurassic Park. So like, hi, I'm Bob. And yeah, it just was so weird. And I was about to use a move, and I was like, wait, it just flew into the air. And they're like, I'm going to go into Pancham. And they're like, no, wait. No, not Pancham. Because it just used Fly. That would one-shot my Pancham. And then it misses. I'm like, yay. I'm going to go for Boomerang. I don't know why I'm making these weird voices. Because it's just weird. And anyway, that takes out the whatever that is. That's no spiel. That's an abomination. What that is? No, wait, no. It looks like one that amalgamates from Undertale. And now I'm going on to the Pokemon Center. And the reason why I just went back to the door is because, well, touchscreen controls. I tried to go up, but it made me go down. I don't know why the country in me just came out right there. Anyways, and since the touchscreen controls are so finicky, I end up accidentally talking to the Pokemon Center guy again. Because that's no Nurse Joy. I can tell you that much. Anyway, now I forgot what I find right now. Oh, an Amora. I almost called it an Auroras, and then I was like, oh wait, that's its evolution. And so I'm like, I'm gonna use Thunder. I'm gonna catch it. No wait, no, I used Flash. And I'm like, okay, that wasn't supposed to do that much damage. Because it's a rock type. So, I'm like, okay. And I just go for a Fury attack. And I'm like, okay, that's perfect. Now time to catch it. And it almost catches. No wait, never mind, it doesn't. And now I'm like, okay. It's using conversion, so it turned into my Krabby's type, which is a water type. So I go for another Fury attack, and that ends up taking it out. Not what I wanted to do. So I just continued walking around. I was actually about to go to the Pokemon Center, and then I run across a Bidoof. And I'm like, oh, everybody does not like Bidoof. Actually, it'd be so funny if I just caught it to troll every one of my subs. So I go for a Thunder, and then I miss the slash. No, wait, I get paralyzed, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just catch it to troll my fans. And so, now I got a Beetle for my team. No joke. When I imagine what Beetle would sound like, I imagine Goofy from Mickey Mouse. Like, huh? Oh my golly. Hey. That was so weird of me doing that just now. I do not have a good Goofy impression. And, well, now to battle Brock. And so I'm like, should I just walk past her? I'm like, nah. And then I'm like, oh, sorry, sir. I thought you was a lady. Oh, boy. Anyway, this Romerdam knows surf. And so it just usually seed on me, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch out into Hoopa, and I'm gonna use Ember on it. And sorry if I'm pausing a lot. It's because I get focused on what I'm watching. I'm like, oh, this is so interesting. And I'm like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be commentating. And then they sent out a Combi, and so I use Ember, and it fails to knock it out. I'm like, yay, this is just my day. And then it uses sludging, and then it poisons me. I'm like, oh, this is really my day. I'm lying to myself, ain't I? Don't worry, me. You're doing great. You you got good talent. You're good at this game. You can win. You can do it. And now that got the girl again. And I'm like, it's so confusing. And then it's time to battle Brock, whose sprite actually isn't altered. So he's sent out a Pineco. And I'm like, okay, Pineco is actually a rock type. It's also a bug type. So I'm like, and then I meant to switch out, but I accidentally used Furry Attack. And then it uses Sharpen. I'm like, okay, that's going to take me out. And so I switched over to Hoopa accidentally because I forgot Hoopa does not know Bubble Beam. And then I'm like, oh, it was Pancham that knows Bubble Beam. So, time for confusion. hope this doesn't mess. Hope this game doesn't mess up my actual battling skills in modern day games. I just can't wait for Smash Bros. Ultimate. It would be so fun to play. And now he uses a Linoon. So I definitely switch over to Pancham, and I use Rolling Kick. And then, remember this guy? The guy who uses Recover all the time? He's back! And then, well, actually, Mario's actually right next to me, aren't you? Yes, I'm right here. Yeah, he saw the whole thing and was like, wait, what'd you say, Mario? Oh, I just said, oh, not this guy again. It was so annoying how he was just keeping on using Recover. I mean, seriously, you just kept fighting. And he was like, why won't you stop using Recover? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's Mario right there. And basically, this is basically end of the video. And so, Mario, would you want to do the honors? Why, yes. I'll see everybody in the next video. Well, he will. I won't. I'll probably still be sick. Yeah. So, ending this video off here. And thanks for watching. And I'll see everybody in the next video.